Welcome, welcome everyone. This is a new / old experience for me. It has been a very long time since I've done any sort of live stream ever. It's probably been 2, maybe 3 years since the Periscope days. I have never done a YouTube live stream. I don't know how the audio is going to be. I don't know how the wind's going to affect the noise. There's no editing. Everything is off the cuff. This is the first YouTube The Daily Woo live stream, and probably, let's be honest, the last. This will be a one-time thing in celebration of my move back to Southern California in Hollywood. Directly behind me is Amoeba Records and Jack in the Box, home of the 2 for $1 tacos that are not healthy and, let's be honest, are absolutely disgusting, but there's something about them that is rather tasty. So I'm here to answer your questions. Anything you might want to ask. There's a lot of people watching at the moment, which is expected because this is a rarity. Like I have said, I just wanted to talk about a few things when it comes to my move. Here to say, yeah, someone is saying good luck reading everything. I'm not even going to attempt to read everything because there is no possible way I can keep up, but I wanted to address a few tidbits of info that I noticed in the comment section about why I moved to Southern California. Basically, the reason I have opted for Hollywood, as mentioned in former vlogs, is because of location, and I am only human. I am a person with emotions, feelings, and I'll be 43, and 43, gosh, hard to even wrap my head around that. 43 years old on August 10th, 1974. I was born in Tupelo, Mississippi, the same little town as Elvis Presley, a little tie-in with the King. And I figured I needed a place. I needed a place to hang my hat. Actually, I have a couple hats now. I just got one from Bob's Big Boy the other day. I felt it necessary that if I continued on the path I was on, that it would never end. There is an interesting twist, a little interesting tidbit about daily vlogging. It is positive in multiple ways, and the support is immense, obviously, by the sheer amount of those that are watching right now. But there is a downside. I wish I could downsize, but eating those Jack in the Box tacos, I will not downsize. There is a downside to vlogging every day, and that is discerning and deciding on what to show and what to present of my personal life. Those that are watching, you guys that are watching, you have things about your life that you do not share with the world, just as I have things that I might not want to put in a vlog because either they are boring, they are mundane, they are family related, they are friendship related, and all that. You have to walk a fine line as a double-edged sword on what you can actually show, what you should show. And because I have done a vast majority of totally different topics, which in one way is positive because it has increased the following, because I do a plethora, to use my terminology, of different arrays of subjects. There is a backlash to it because someone might be interested in theme parks, someone might be interested in abandoned locations, someone might be interested in roadside attractions, but not everyone is. Not everyone likes a particular subject, and while it is great that everyone has their certain thing they like, they will also be very vocal in what they dislike and what they hate upon. And that is the problem that I am constantly dealing with, one of them being moving here to Hollywood. Now, I want to reassure you 101%, and there's no such thing as 101%, but I want to reassure you, I am not here permanently. Once I get settled, once I plant my feet, I will be traveling. I will be going back to get Large Marge. I will be hopping on planes. In fact, I was talking to some friends of mine today about already looking at flights to go to other places. So anyway, let's ask a question, see if I can read. Ask something interesting that I can that I can answer real quickly. You wish I would have moved to Tennessee. I wish I would have moved to Tennessee as well. Not because I don't like this area, not because the content here is going to be amazing, but because I love Gatlinburg, Pigeon Forge. And the reason I did not move there, not really is the cost of living. Cost of living is very inexpensive there in comparison to here. But the major issue is I would have had to buy a car. Don't need a car here. I can take the subway, I can take Uber. And flying out of Knoxville, considerably more than flying out of LAX. But I only signed a 13-month lease. If I sign 13 versus 12, I got a free month. So I signed 1 year, basically, well, a baker's dozen, if you will, of lease. Ooh, check this out. So I will not be here in Hollywood forever. And I know the last week, 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks of daily vlogs have been a little bit underwhelming to some, even to my standards. They are not up to par on what I want to be presenting. Because like I mentioned, it is very difficult to set up home when you have nothing, starting over, purchasing things. It's very difficult to do the research and go and film and do everything that I want to do. But that will change. Give me a couple weeks, bear with me. The main whole topic of this, I wanted to say daily vlog, but it's not a daily vlog. It is a first and last ever celebrating 5 years. Look at this. Celebrating 5 years of the Daily Woo. July 2nd, just a couple days ago, I reached the 5-year plateau. Go over to the Adam the Woo channel, YouTube/Adam the Woo, and you will see a Kenny Johnson masterpiece, a good friend of mine who went through all 5 years, edited down all the epic footage that I've done. Please go over to YouTube/Adam the Woo, and you can see a montage, a 20-minute montage. Go show that some love. I think it deserves a little bit more views. The interesting thing is I also get this question: why don't you post more on the Adam the Woo channel? The interesting thing is this: if I put something on the Adam the Woo channel that has almost 300,000 subscribers, the interest, because I was focusing on one particular subject, the interest is not there like it is, like the love and the support of those that are watching on the daily channel. It is a major, like for example, the best of montage on the channel, the other channel, the Adam the Woo channel, has 300,000 subscribers. As of right now, as of me recording this, only has 30,000 views, which is what I get normally, or more than normally, on a daily vlog on a channel that has a third of the subscribers. So if you think about that, it's pretty crazy how that works. Watch out, coming through, coming in hot. Look at this happy fella or female. I do not miss being in Guttermouth. I played in a punk band for a very long time. I enjoy what I'm doing. I enjoy putting out what I'm putting out into the world. Okay, other questions. Real quick, we're only gonna do a few more minutes. I'm almost up to the boulevard and it's probably gonna get pretty crazy. Real quick though, the whole point of this live interaction with everyone is to say thank you. A big, huge, massive thank you. Kenny Johnson's watching, and so is Gary Hall. There's a lot of people, names I'm recognizing in here. It's very hard. There's like 1,000 comments on there. But I just want to say thank you. I want to say a huge, massive, gargantuan thank you. I try not to focus on the negative. I try not to focus on the quote haters. I do not like that word. You ever see those hats that say, haters are my motivators? I completely hate that. I say hate. I completely dislike that terminology. Hate does not motivate me. Those who dislike what I do and dislike the content I am putting out or anything that I have done in the past, anybody that frowns upon that you would consider a hater, they are not my motivators. The motivators are those that are positive, those that are content and happy every single day. I just want to say thank you to everyone. All right, we're gonna step onto the boulevard now. This is gonna be interesting. Hollywood Boulevard, the one and only. It's crazy that I live right off of Hollywood Boulevard. Look at this sheer amount of history and urination smell that steeps and runs deep through these roads. It's incredible. And like I was saying, the videos that I have been doing do not properly give an example of what is to come. I got some good stuff planned. My idea is that once I get all the furniture purchased, I still need to buy some things for the apartment. Once I get everything ready, that I'm gonna start traveling, go out for a week or two, come back for a week or two. I saw someone just left a comment about Los Angeles and Hollywood being a, quote, dump. And I kind of see that. I understand where you're coming from. This is not the mountains of Connecticut or the backwoods of Kentucky where you can lean against a tree and not catch some sort of disease. You don't want to touch this. I totally get that in every facet. But that's not why I'm here. I'm not here for the beauty. I'm not here for the fresh air. I am here for the ambiance and the movie history. Since I was a very small child, I've always been a huge fan of movies and television. I was always fascinated with how they were made. And there is a very small, probably a very large part of why I want to be here based on the former MGM Studios, which was my favorite theme park in 1989 to 1993. All of this reminds me of that which was created to emulate this. So it's kind of a very interesting, weird phenomenon on how that works. You can see the sun is just about to set. I also want to chime in a little bit. Every time I put in a video or make a video live, someone, well, usually 20, 30, 40, 63 people will say, "You're late, you're late, you're late," as if I am the bunny from Alice in Wonderland. But in reality, I am waking up at 6 a.m. You might be on the East Coast, so grant me a little bit of solidarity, if you will, a little bit of leeway, because I'm really waking up super early. Whoa, heads up, heads up. Hold your ears. I always like to hold my ears through these. Hold your ears. Okay, I'm going to attempt to read a couple questions. It's going to be very difficult. Am I going to D23? Yes, I will be at D23. Another question. I love you too. I do need to put headphones on. It's 9:45 in Indiana. That's what I'm talking about. The time is a little bit different. Time is a little bit different there. Station 51, that's from Emergency, right? I will be doing a vlog there. I just need to research it. The biggest thing is, because I do a video every day, it's hard to film and edit and then research and do shopping for things for the homestead. I love you too. Or I think you said I live you, but I understand what you're saying there. The Dapper does come in waves. Will I go international? Right now, I'm not really got that on my brain, but it will happen at some point. Everyone keeps saying I want to go back to Pittsburgh. Ask a question real quick. We're going to do this maybe another 2 or 3 minutes and then call it an evening. By the way, I have already filmed and edited tomorrow's vlog. You also will notice that the video today went up late last night, East Coast around 1 p.m., 11 a.m., 11 p.m. here in California, which was really weird. And the reason that happened is because usually when I upload on private, when I put it on private on my phone, it saves on private. It didn't happen this morning or last night because I got a new phone. My phone broke, I got a new phone. That is why you saw the vlog earlier, because I made a snafu, if you will. I don't know if that's the right term, but I made a mistake and it went live. So you got to see it in beautiful 360 DPI, just like this is in 360. You know what's interesting? I have some friends staying with me, Exploring with Josh and Cody Buffington. And it's very interesting because Cody is right here, completely unplanned. Look at this. This is completely unplanned. What are the odds?
Are you live streaming?
I'm live streaming. There's quite a few people. Wow. I can't read all these comments. I cannot read all these comments. And another interesting thing people always say, because I have showed up to this juice place for a few days in a row, because let's be honest, the food here,
that's why I'm here,
and the juice is tasty. People have thought that the juice place is paying me to promote them. But in reality, I am spending a little bit of cash
if we could get this place to sponsor us.
That would be amazing.
We would.
Yes.
But we can't.
But I will say, inside, let's give a quick little unsponsored shout out here. This place, the Body Energy Club, has the most amazing acai beverages ever. All right, I'm gonna walk on, but I'll be back. I'm gonna come back.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave. That was totally unplanned. He went to go see a movie. I think he went to go see Transformers, the new Transformers, and it just happens to be sitting right there. The other day I ate there twice. I got there 2 times. Okay, a couple questions here on Hollywood and Vine, and we will call it a night. Look at this, Hollywood and Vine. Yes, Justin and I will be getting together as soon as he gets back from his Route 66 trip. Rest assured that will happen. Most popular stars on the, by the way, most popular stars on the Walk of Fame. Tomorrow's vlog, spoiler alert, might be about one of those particular items. Wow, this is almost like the old school unedited vlogs, which also brings me to another point. When I switched from unedited to edited, there was a backlash by those who've been watching for a long time. Completely understandable, because most people do not like change. And a few other things that I have changed over the years have really kind of hit me hard with unsupportive comments, and me being in Hollywood has really brought those back to fruition. And I have to, let me just end with this. I completely relate, I completely understand, I completely get where everyone is coming from that does not enjoy what I am doing now. And I guess really what I want to say, on top of everything that has been stated, is that whatever I am doing, one thing I have noticed, whatever you do in a vlog, whatever you put out into the world for more than a few days, 3 or 4, 5, 6, 7 days in a row, once it gets to about the weak point, weak not in like, oh, I'm feeling weak, I'm not feeling unnourished, but once it gets to the 7-day point is when the general population starts to get bored. That's just human nature. So I am not going to let that happen. Right now is a massive changing point in my life. It's hard to shift. There has been a consideration of, why do I really want to continue doing this? Do I really want to keep reading these super negative comments, these hate-filled, derogatory comments that are being posted every day? And the answer is no to ending any of that. I thought about disabling comments. I'm not going to disable comments because I love reading the positive. Positive makes my day. The reason I put stuff out there is because I love seeing what people have to say and their opinions, their constructive criticism. And I'm not going to let a small percentage of people who create multiple, the way these trolls work, if you want to call it that. YouTube, by the way, YouTube needs to really fix an issue. The issue is letting people have multiple accounts. Here's my suggestion, YouTube, if you are listening. When you log in to another account from your same IP address, if you are sitting in your home and you don't go outside and all you do is critique other YouTubers' videos, and you create 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 accounts, all you have to do is log in, log out, thumbs down, leave a negative comment, leave another comment on a thread that you started, pretending that you're someone else. YouTube needs to fix that. YouTube does not need to get rid of those people who are negative altogether, but what they need to do is, if you leave a comment from that same IP address, you can't reply to yourself. I should work for YouTube. Well, I guess I kind of do work, but it has nothing to do with that. It has to do with continuing on, reading the positive comments. If it was only for the negative people, I would not be doing what I am doing. I would not have gone 5 years. I would not have continued on. I would not have moved here. I'm so flustered right now. Completely. It's hard to read all these comments. There is currently, now you're going to rewatch this, there is 1,800 people staring at me stand on the corner of Vine Street and Hollywood Boulevard, which I will be here for a couple more minutes. I'm going to go back over, meet up with Cody. I'm going to go get a shake from that place, an acai bowl shake. So if you're in the area, you want to swing by, I will be here for it. Yeah, about 2.5, 3 more minutes after the vlog. After the vlog is uploaded. Okay, 2 more questions. Urbex and chill. That would be interesting. In a Sharon Tate house, I've been there. Look at, that's right. Come on here. Come on. That's right here. By the way, you want to know an interesting fact? I never knew about this gentleman until recently, until I hang out around here, I'm walking around, and you always see other aspiring YouTubers walking around with basically the Casey Neistat setup, which is basically a DSLR, the huge Gorilla Pod type thing, the microphone, running around vlogging. And I've talked to a lot of these aspiring a lot of them are moving to Los Angeles just to start vlogging, which is completely blows my mind. And a lot of them are inspired by a gentleman who lives, or used to live, right up here, and now he lives in this building. And I can't remember his name. He does these really fast, he used to be a Viner. Oh, another interesting fact. You know all these Viners that are becoming, Vine has ended. It was a social media platform that was really, really popular. It ended, and all the Viners are becoming YouTubers. And a heck of a lot of these old Viners that are now YouTubers moved right on this road, specifically because it is Vine Street. Pretty interesting, right? I can't remember the guy's name. I should go ask Cody. I'm gonna go ask Cody who that was, and you probably will not realize who it is because maybe people are commenting on who it is. The guy that lives here on Vine Street does crazy, fast-paced vlog. Nothing what I do. More fast-paced. Anyway, I should probably go. This has been the most unusual. I was gonna answer some questions, but it's just very hard to read. Okay. 1 minute of questions, and then there it is, Logan Paul, that's his name. Logan Paul lives right here and is always running around. Clutch is a great band. I love Clutch, someone left that. Should I hook up with the Spawn Ranch worker? I tried emailing him. He moved to San Francisco, but I gave him a shout out in my video I did at the Spawn Ranch because I learned a lot from his videos a couple of years ago. Wilbraham Lincoln. Big Lebowski, maybe I will do the filming location. There's almost 2,000 people. Right? People are also leaving a lot of political stuff. I do not talk about politics. I am not here for any political agenda. Anything you see behind me, anything you see in the vlogs is just random. It just happens to be there. I have been to 46 of the 48 continental United States, none of them with a political agenda. Yes, I have done where Reagan was shot. I've been to where JFK was assassinated. That is as political as I go. Just because I move somewhere does not have anything to do with politics. I do not talk about religion or politics outside of showing a set of crosses or talking about how my father used to be a minister. That is as far as you will ever hear me talk about politics and religion. All right, watch out for costume characters. Most of the costume characters are about half a mile that way. By the way, there's the Capitol Records building there. Disneyland, yes, I will be going to Disneyland a little bit more. Yesterday or 2 days ago at Disneyland was it was a bad day. One Pug Life, yes, I need to get to Canada and hang out with him. He's always giving me shout outs. I need to get up there to, what is Inwood Studios? I will vlog the eclipse, but how will I be able to see it? All right, guys, this is probably a completely pointless type of things, but at least you got to see kind of what the old school unedited vlogs used to be. Oswald's grave. I've been to Oswald's grave. That was right outside Dallas. I've been to a heck of a lot of places. Here's another little tidbit that I can say. Before you leave a comment about any kind of video or vlog and you ask, you should do this, you should go to a certain location, you should go to, this guy's running, he's coming for you, he's coming for you, he's gonna tell us to stop, he's gonna tell us to stop, no, this guy's gonna tell us to stop, nope, I guess I'm gonna keep going. Before you have a suggestion, a little hint of what you could do is just go in the search bar on YouTube, type in the Daily Woo or Adam the Woo, and then whatever your suggestion is. I've been to a heck of a lot of places. You might actually see something that you didn't realize that I had done. Just a little tip, just a little tidbit, a little tip for you. All right, I'm gonna read some comments, and then I'm gonna say goodbye. Will there be another meet and greet? Yes, one day. I'm not sure where, but I'll probably do another Los Angeles meet and greet at some point. Fousey too, I think he was in Venice Beach hanging out with another YouTuber a couple days ago, but I don't know him personally. Everyone's asking about, I love you too, I love you too. I will not be getting a P.O. box. There will be no post office box. That's another, I should bring that up as well. I will not be accepting anything in the mail, because the reason for that, as awesome as it is to get things, some things you really cannot use. Some people will send you 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 of the same item because they don't know what someone else is sending. Plus the place I have now, I kind of want to decorate myself. And there's a story I don't want to delve too deep in, but I did a meetup a while back. Someone gave me an item after I specifically said, please do not give me any gifts. He gave me an item, and because I did not show it in the vlog, he turned very mean towards me. And this has happened a few times, and I don't want that. I don't want someone taking me. I almost got bumped into. Sorry about that. I got distracted because that guy just came across like looking basically like Santa Claus. I was talking about not getting anything. I thought he was bringing like a bag full of gifts. So I got distracted. So that's why I do not, no P.O. box, and I'm not showing anything more in my apartment than I have already showed. I showed just a little snippet, but I'm not showing anything inside my apartment again, because someone leaked out my address, and that's not cool. That's just not cool. There's a lot of things that are not cool that people do. A lot of things that are behind the scenes that some people do not know about. So I'm trying to keep things a little bit more secluded. Some things, like mentioning at the beginning here, that you can't always show, you can't always say. You can't just go about your life like the Truman Show and show everything, because your life would be inundated constantly. So that's about it. All right, a couple little last ones, and then I'm going to end it there with the Capitol Records building in the background here. Boiled peanuts are awful. Yeah, to each his own. I can see why some people will not. Adam the Woo Live is awesome. Thank you. My dad, I need to get my dad out here. JWW needs to come out here. Carpetbagger is always invited. I want to start having a lot of friends come out and hang out and vlog with me. But to reiterate a couple of things, the two main points, the two main Return of the Living Dead locations, that will happen, my friend. Frank Sinatra was there, and here in Capitol Records, he probably, Back to the Future 3 filming locations, Northern California, that will happen. I will go to Ripley's. I'm reading all these. Adam the Woo the movie, Hitchcock Would Be Proud, yeah, the Hollywood Bowl, I will go there. I will go to Boston, which, okay, I'm getting overwhelmed. The two main points is that I love each and every one of you. Please, if you're gonna leave a comment, please make it constructive type of criticism. If, like, let's say the audio is messed up. If you say, you know, your audio is a little windy, you might want to invest in like a dead cat or a wind muff. That's better than saying, unsubscribing, your wind is too noisy. That is not constructive. The first way is constructive. I love you all. That's the point number one. And number two, please keep in mind, when I'm in a certain place for a certain amount of time, it does not mean that's going to be from here to eternity. I will be still traveling. I have a psychotic traveling mindset. Even me being here for this amount of time is getting the wheels a-turning. I will be hitting the road, rest assured. And it'll be on a whim. It'll be sporadic. One day you'll watch a vlog, and I will be, you know, jumping over a puddle of urine right here on Hollywood Boulevard, and I'll end with like a vlog over, and then the very next day, I will be in Dallas, Texas. I will be on a plane going somewhere. That's how quick it's going to be, and it's going to be good. Okay, real quick, show of hands and comments, have I answered a couple questions about what some of you guys have been asking in the comment section? Have I appropriately live streamed? Has this been an appropriate live stream? Yes, people are saying, or the generous, thank you. Oh, a couple quick things. New Spreadshirt, adamthewoo.spreadshirt.com. Go over there. I put over the 5-year birthday cake shirt, adamthewoo.spreadshirt.com. I didn't have it on the day of, but now it's there. And there's 20% off shipping. You don't have to do anything. adamthewoo.spreadshirt.com, adamthewoo.spreadshirt.com. Check it out. And the Adam the Woo YouTube channel, the Kenny Johnson edited masterpiece. I thought about uploading on the Daily channel, but I put it on the Adam the Woo channel. So please go over there, reshare it, social media, Also, my Facebook page got hacked into. My Facebook page was hacked, but not the mobile device. So I can't log in on my desktop laptop, but I can on my phone, which is super weird. I don't understand. I don't understand the internet. Yes, hacked. Thank you. I love you too. I love you too. Someone said stop. I don't know if they're saying stop the live stream or stop vlogging. I think if I had to choose one of those, I would stop the live stream. Oh, Museum of Death. Someone just asked about the Museum of Death, which I think is about a mile or two that way. You can't film in there. And I think there's another place called the Museum of Broken Relationships, which I want to check that out too, because I have fallen victim to broken relationships. Sanford and Son. Sanford and Son there. Some places you can't film in, by the way. You know the Pee Wee bike episode that I did the other day, where I showed Pee Wee Herman's bike? Remember that episode a few days ago? I was not allowed to film in there, but I did anyway. Shh. I'm a rebel. Shh. 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 All right, I'm gonna go. This has been fun. There will probably never be another one of these. There will never be another live stream, but there was today. Should I end on Hollywood Boulevard real quick? You know what I'm gonna go get one of those acai juice smoothies. Don't tell anyone. I will be here sitting in front of this place. If you're rewatching this, I think they're gonna repost it. They will repost this on YouTube, on my YouTube channel, The Daily Woo. But if you're watching this live, I will be sitting right over here. I'll sit here 20 minutes. So if you're in the area, come by here. I'll be hanging out here. We can get something to drink together. Enjoy the sunset here on Hollywood Boulevard, Body Energy Club, which is not sponsoring me in any way, shape, or form. If they wanted to sponsor me, I would gladly accept a free beverage, but that is not the point. The sun is going down, my friends. The cops are on their way. The Swedes. By the way, let me real quick. There is a difference between trolls, haters, those who are really trying to make your life miserable, and those who are trying to be funny. And the person who just commented, some of their stuff really makes me laugh. So there's a difference between that. But constructive criticism is good, but as well as humor that is satire. So thank you for some of the stuff. Some of it really makes me laugh, especially some of the Carpetbagger and Dan Bell stuff. All right, I'll see you guys later. This will be the last live stream. I'll probably not do another one of these because there's no possible way I will be able to read all these comments. But when it's up, leave the comment on those so I can read and reply to those as well. All right, see you later. Goodbye. Well, let's say live stream